Hello, it's me. I still have a phlegmy throat, as you can clearly see. Hey guys, so for today's video I'm going to be filming my everyday makeup routine. I don't normally wear makeup every day, but if I was to wear makeup, this is what I would do. So let's just get started. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to moisturise my face, and the moisturiser I'm using is the Nivea Light Moisturising Day Cream for normal and combination skin. So it's just this one right here, and I've almost used it up. There's not much left. Oh, you can't even tell. Awesome, Sam. So I'm just going to be taking a little dot like this, and then just rubbing it between my fingers and applying it to my entire face. So once I've done that, I usually just tend to go in with foundation straight away, and the foundation I use is the Revlon Nearly Naked in shade 120 Vanilla, so it's just this one right here, and I go in with my beauty blender, which should be clean, but it's really not. It is actually really dirty. Like, it looks brown when it's meant to be blue. I just cannot be bothered cleaning my brushes or beauty blender ever. So yes, that is what I do, and I kind of get it onto my beauty blender in kind of a weird way. So I get my foundation in my hand and my beauty blender, and I kind of stick the tip in. Oh, that is going to be a good innuendo. So I kind of put it in. Oh my god, I can't say it without laughing. So I do this, and then I tip it upside down, and I tip it back, and then it should have some product on the end. And then I kind of just like dab it all over my face. And then I just keep doing that until I have a pretty much even spread of foundation everywhere. So now once you look like you've got chicken pox, it's time to blend. So I'm just blending this all in. I like to just dab the beauty blender on my face instead of like rubbing it. I don't know why, I just find it works better for me. This foundation doesn't have amazing coverage, but I kind of like that in a foundation because I don't generally have awful skin. Like, it's more just redness that I have, and I just find that this foundation works perfectly for that, and it just cancels out the redness. Why am I out of breath? Just cancels out the redness, but it doesn't really cover any spots that I might have, but I don't normally tend to get a heck of a lot anyway. So yeah, I don't know, I just really enjoy it. I don't think this is blended in properly. It's really hard to tell because, as some of you may or may not know, I film on my phone, which is just the iPhone 5S. So it's kind of hard to see whether I have blended this in properly or not. Oh, no, I have not. Is it done? I think so. Right, so there's foundation done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with concealer. So, if I can find it, right here. So the concealer I use is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous in the shade, it doesn't say, in the light, really light shade. And I'm just going to be taking this under my eyes, and yeah, that's about it. It's nearly empty. So I may have to get another one soon. I'm not sure if I entirely like this concealer. It's like, it's good and all, but it does not have the best coverage, and I'm not going to say I get bad bags, but I do get noticeable bags under my eyes, and this just doesn't seem to do the job most of the time. Well, as good a job as I hoped, but it is a very nice shade because it is so light, and because I'm so pale, so it's great for that. But yes, it's not very good on the coverage side, which you kind of want in a concealer. So then I'm just going to be taking my beauty blender again, and I'm going to be blending it out. Done, and now I look very, very pale and have no definition to my face at all. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is going in with a translucent powder to set everything. So I'm just using this LA Girl translucent powder. It does the job, I'm not going to lie. If I can find my brush, there it is. It does the job. It is just a translucent powder, pretty much. It's just to set everything. I'm not trying to achieve anything with it. It's pretty much just to set my face so that it doesn't crease during the day. And as you can see, I have used this quite a bit. It is very empty, so I'm in desperate need of a new one, but I'm trying to make it last as long as I can because, you know, it's a struggle being a student. It is a struggle. You don't get a lot of money most of the time, so, you know, just gotta make it last. So I'm gonna be taking this underneath my eyes, just with my, oh, where is it? So I'm just going to be taking this powder underneath my eyes with my 302 contour brush, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm just taking it under my eyes and then also on my eyelids as well so that they don't crease during the day. And make sure you get right up under your eyelashes, because some people just go like this but you're not actually getting up under it. Might be bad for you, but YOLO. And then I'm also going to take this on my chin and my T-zone because those are the places that get most oily on my face. I'm one of these people who doesn't like a dewy finish. I don't know why, I just don't like a dewy finish. I prefer a nice, good matte finish. Let me know if that's normal or not. I guess it is, because other people will be in the same boat, but yeah, I just don't like that dewy finish. It just feels really weird on my skin, so yeah, I do like to go in with a lot of powder just to get it all nice and mattified. That's a cool word, mattified. So once I have set my entire face, I'm going to go in with bronzer. So the bronzer I'm using is the Maybelline Dream Sun bronzer in the shade number 5 Sunbaked. I think that's what it's called. I don't know, the label's kind of coming off a bit. I've had it for so long. But it just looks like this. It's kind of like a little flower. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. But I'm going to be taking that on my kabuki brush that I got from Kmart. Don't know what it's called, just a little kabuki brush. So I'm going to be swirling that in, tapping off the excess. I'm going to be squeezing it together like this, and then kind of taking it on my cheekbones. And just blending that out and making sure to go up on my temples as well. And I also like to take this along my jawline and down my neck, just to bronze me up a little bit. Because you know, we're just coming out of winter here in New Zealand, so I may be a bit pasty at times. A little bit on my nose, there. Perfecto. So on a normal makeup day, I don't generally like to contour, mainly because I can't be bothered, so that's why I took that bronzer and kind of contoured with bronzer in a way. So the next thing that I'm going to be doing is taking a blush. So I am using the e.l.f. blush in the shade Tickled Pink, so it just looks like this. And I'm going to be taking my 412 complexion brush, so it's just like this flat top kabuki brush, and I'm going to be swirling that in, tapping off the excess and putting it on my cheekbones, or the apples of my cheeks, or whatever you call it, the one you have to make a funny face for. And there we go. So the next thing I'm going to do after that is brows. My brows are naturally quite thick, so I don't normally have to do a lot to them, but I do just like to fill them in anyway, just to get any tiny little gaps they have or whatever. So I'm just going in with the e.l.f. eyebrow kit in the shade Ash. First I'm going to brush through my brows with this old mascara, what's it called? What are you called? Spoolie. An old mascara spoolie that came out of a, ooh, helps if it doesn't have hair on it, that came out of an old mascara container that had dried up. So I just cleaned it up, washed it off, and now it does the job of a normal spoolie. So that is what I'm going to use to comb through my brows, and then to actually apply the stuff, I'm going to be using number 31 angled little brush that I got from Kmart, but it's just a UBU, that's the brand, Ubu, maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to be taking, this side right here and just putting that through my brows after I have brushed through them. I always forget to do that. Now I can take this. Once I have filled in my brows, I'm going to be taking my spoolie again and just brushing through to just get off any excess and just make them look all nice. Ta-da! So now that brows are done, I like to just go in with the tiniest little bit of eyeshadow, and I am using the Australis Bronze Eyed Girl eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be taking, where's my brush? Here. I'm going to be taking, oh itchy nose. And I'm going to be taking my number 35 brush, which is the same as the other one, but just number 35, by the same brand, UBU, and it was kind of just like this little semi-angled fluffy brush thing, and I'm going to be taking my palette and I'm going to be using this shade right here, which is kind of like a light-ish brown shade, and I'm just going to be taking it all over my eyelid, pretty much just to even out the skin tone on there, because I do kind of get a little bit of veins up there, and for every day I don't really tend to do hard out eyeshadow, so this does the job perfectly. So that's eyeshadow done. I guess you can really call it eyeshadow. I don't know, it's kind of just one colour, but I guess you could call it eyeshadow, seeing as I got it from an eyeshadow palette. I don't know. So the next thing, or the last thing that I'm going to be doing is mascara. Now I use two different mascaras. So the first mascara that I use is the Fifth Avenue mascara, the Fifth Avenue waterproof mascara in black, and the second one I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Real Impact by Great Lash in the shade Blackest Black. Now this is a classic mascara, and this one's, I don't want to say it's recent because I got it like a year ago, but it is amazing. By far my favourite mascara ever. So yeah, I put these two together. So the first one that I go in with is the Fifth Avenue one, and I just like to put that on top and bottom lashes just to, like, you know, get the mascara thing started. I always tend to get mascara on my top lid. If anybody knows how to avoid that, or like, ow, poke myself in the eye, ow. If anyone knows how to like a hack or something to like avoid getting mascara all over your lids, please let me know because I do it all the time and it's very annoying. Can we just appreciate how much of a difference mascara makes? Like, this side has mascara and this side doesn't. Like, it makes my eye look so much bigger. It makes me look like I've actually got eyelashes. So I love mascara. So that is the first layer of mascara done. So next I'm going to be going in with the Maybelline Real Impact one, and I'm just going to be putting that on my top lashes, kind of just to give them a bit more volume, and also help separate them a bit as well. Oh, got it on my hand. Good one, Sam. Awesome. Good effort. Kind of looks like a love heart. That's cute. My phone just fell off my makeshift tripod, and it didn't smash. Thank God. And then once the makeup look is all done, as you can see I have no lips right now because there's foundation and stuff all over it, so I like to go in with some beauty cleansing wipes things. These are just the $2 ones from Kmart. These are the cleansing facial wipes that are apple scented. I love Kmart wipes. They're $2, they are amazing, they smell delicious. So yeah, I'm just going to be taking these and getting one out and pretty much just getting off all the excess makeup that's on my lips. So there you have it. This is my finished makeup look. I really hope you guys like it. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and also comment any suggestions you have down below. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it would mean so much to me, and I'll see you guys next week with another video.